Yes, Rascal and Disco beer review with me, Disco, coming at you with another beer video. This time not from in front of the cans and bottles in the bar, or I'm laughingly calling the Disco Arms, but I'm out and about for a little walk. It's time for another beer challenge, as set by Scott from Scott and Wonders World, taking part in the other two. It's taken me a little bit of a time to get around to this one due to circumstances, but here I am off out for a walk. Not as much of a walk, it's not as much of a challenge as the last one where I went to Morrison's all the way over the other side of town due to my own stubbornness. This one's still a little bit of a walk. I'm off across town to a place called Pinner. You might have heard of Pinner, fairly famous, mostly as the birthplace of one Sir Elton John, or Reginald Dwight as he was then. But taking a few back roads across town, I got me 15 quid, and I'm off to my local bottle shop, the Beer Asylum. And here we are then, back in front of the cans and bottles on the bar, what I'm laughingly calling the Disco Arms, with my selection from Beer Asylum. Spent me 15 quid, or rather 14.70, so I've come in under budget. Quite happy though with the selection. Got something unusual, something new, something a bit more regular. So let's have a quick look. I'm going to start with this one. The White Hag Spree Series 5.5% Watermelon IPA. You might have seen this one around on the socials. It's the green beer. Every year they've started doing a green beer for St Patrick's Day. I managed to miss picking this one last week with my Irish beers from Trembling Madness. I wasn't too worried though, because I was fairly certain I would get it from Beer Asylum, being at a tasting event with White Hag beers day before St Patrick's Day. So I was quite pleased to pick that one up. I'm told it's a little unusual in taste and going to it with a bit of an open mind, so I'm looking forward to trying it anyway. It looks different, and obviously I love the colour. It is green. Also got something from Anspach and Hobday. Featured them many times on the channel. They are local beer to Rasco over in Croydon, but I usually pick my cans up from the Beer Asylum, just single cans, because we've always usually got them in stock. This one is the chocolate brown. They don't mess about with fancy beer names at Anspach and Hobday. One of the things we actually really like that. They just do straight up beer names. The porter, the IPA, the brown ale. This one, they've added chocolate. They go down with Land chocolate. It's 5.5%. Absolute quality on Anspach and Hobday, so I expect this one to be much the same. I also got something new from a brewery you'll probably recognise there, from the Red Elephant. A Delirium Argentum. I think it's new. I haven't seen it before anyway. He has pretty much the full range, I think, of Delirium beers down at Beer Asylum. This one is a 7% hopped amber IPA beer. Now, I'm not really too sure about that description. It's what it says on the bottle, but seems a little bit of a mix of things there. Of course it's hopped, it's beer, it's an IPA, so it is hopped. I'm hoping it's not going to be too hoppy, but again, we see. I picked up something from everywhere because Beer Asylum got quite a good range of beers, not only from the UK, but also Belgium and Germany. So this last one, yeah, I picked it up because it's a pop top. We all love a pop top, don't we? Well, I certainly do anyway. So this is a beer from Germany, a brewery I'm not too familiar with at all. I don't think I've really heard of them. Koselbau or Kosselbau. My German pronunciation is not that great. However, I do know that down the bottom it says Schwarze Madonna is the beer name, which I know from my limited schoolboy German means black Schwarze, black Madonna. It's again, I'm a little bit unsure about the names. It says Maria Hilfer. I think that's either the beer style or the beer name. I'm not entirely sure. But the main thing I did notice on there, it's a stout. And you don't see too many stouts from Germany, so I thought I'm going to have a little look at that because it's something a bit different, something a bit unusual, and as I say, it's a pop top. So there we go. That's my £15 beer challenge. Massive thanks to Scott from Scott and One as well, again, for setting the challenge and sharing the videos about. And look forward to the next one. Also, massive thanks to Jason at the Beer Asylum. Had a brief chat before I got too busy when I went in. I went in at 1 o'clock, so there wasn't too many people in, but I wasn't there for too long, but it soon filled out. So I picked my beers up and didn't stay for a pint, unfortunately. Maybe next time. But massive thanks to Jason for that. And thanks to everybody for watching. And if I get this next link right, check out there and there. Should be links to the previous videos I've done in this series of the beer challenges. There's the Tesco one and the Morrison's one. Thanks everyone for watching. I've been Disco Rasco and Disco Beer Review. Cheers all.